kayo na ang magiging husga, ha? You'll be the judge sa reaksyon ni Abante dito. Kung paano sinunog ni Karen Davila. Kung paano napahiya si Abante. Paano napahiya sa mga line of questioning ni Karen Davila. O, Karen Davila, palakpakan muna kay Karen Davila. O, Karen Davila. Pasok, Karen Davila.
Pinabulaanan ni
Pasok, Karen Davila.
So let's go straight to the point. Did you and Representative Dan Fernandez instruct police?
Oh, wait. Kung magtatanong dyan ha, bakit ganyan ang color? Iniba ko yung color ha, at binaliktad ko yung screen para hindi tayo makopyright ng ano. Kinuha na, kasi stricto yung ANC eh. So heto ha, same pa rin ito. Malinaw ito at ayan, loud yung importante dito ang information, ang volume ng kanilang sinabi. Okay? Yan ang importante kung paano ginisa ni Karen Davila itong si idol ninyong si Abante.
So let's go straight to the point. Did you and Representative Dan Fernandez instruct Police Colonel Hector Grijaldo to confirm the reward system in Davao, in effect asking him to lie?
I already made a statement that there is no truth to the accusations
Wait.
of Colonel Grijaldo, that I forced anyone or we forced anyone to sign any affidavit in exchange to favors or the possibility of promotions. And that is what I said in the media, Karen.
All right, but this is the point,
I do not know
Representative
why-
Abante. Wait,
I
I
do not
won't
know
let
why-
that go. I won't let that go just yet. What is
Yeah.
your business and Dan Fernandez's business?
What is your business? Bakit mo nakipag-usap sa witness? Anong business? Kayo, investigador kayo. Mambabatas kayo. Kayo yung gumagawa ng batas. Kumuha kayo ng witness. Tapos nakipag-usap kayo. Ang bias ninyo. What is your business? Yan ang point ni Karen Davila.
In the media, Karen.
All right, but this is the point,
I do not know
Representative
why-
Abante. Wait,
I
I
do not
won't
know
let
why-
that go. I won't let that go just yet. What is
Yeah.
your business and Dan Fernandez's business speaking to a resource person? Why would you do that?
He was actually a classmate of
Nanginginig na. Kasi mahihirapan na siya. Mahihirapan siyang magsagot dito.
Colonel Garma. And Colonel Garma asked us if we can talk to Colonel Grijaldo because he has something to say. So, na gano'n naman kami, okay, we talk to him.
But what you did was wrong. That immediately
What you did was wrong. What you did was wrong. Karen Davila, tumpa ka. For the first time, humahanga ako sa iyo, Karen Davila. Patuloy lang, Karen Davila. Ganyan ka sana palagi. Ganyan ka sana palagi, Karen Davila.
Because he has something to say. So, na gano'n naman kami, okay, we talk to him.
But what you did was wrong.
Wrong.
That immediately put color and bias into
Put color and bias.
the resource persons. What is the business of two representatives speaking to a police colonel who is meant to be under oath, give his testimony? You should not have spoken with him.
Correct.
No, he was not out under oath in the Senate, yes.
Sunog ka.
But when we talked to him, we were talking to him in response to what Colonel...
Tama, nasunog nga sila, So, pasensya na, iniba ko yung color dito eh. Nasunog. Nasunog nga yung color nila. Yung sunog na word hindi yun literal na nasunog. Sunog ba? Yung sinunog sa question ba? Pero sorry pag-edit ko dito kasi iniba ko kaya I don't wanna makopyright tayo. Nasunog na. Totoong nasunog pala yung color.
Karma said
No,
na
but in the end, he was going to
Sorry,
speak
sorry.
in the Quadcom. They are under oath in the Quadcom,
yes,
correct?
that's true. Yes.
Yes, so why would you
But you
speak?
never
Yes, sorry hindi lang pala si Abante ang nasunog, pati si Karen Davila nasunog. sorry. Last na biro na yan, last na biro. Makinig na tayo, again, ulit, makinig na tayo.
yes. But when we talked to him, we were talking to him in response to what Colonel Garma said.
No,
Na
but in the end, he was going to speak in the Quadcom. They are under oath in the Quadcom,
yes,
correct?
that's true. Yes.
Yes, so why would you
Sorry talaga guys, napa-edit ako dito, hindi ko alam ganito pala yung effect.
But
speak
we never.
No, the point is this, Representative Abante.
Yes,
Do you, in the lower house, do you all speak to your resource persons before they attend the hearing?
Not necessarily, but in a way
Is
in which
that the practice in the lower house?
I feel
Is it the practice?
Practice ba yan ng lower house? Every time na mag-invite kayo ng resource person, mag-invite kayo ng witness, kakausapin nyo? So meaning to say, scripted. Kung ganun, bakit nyo kinausap itong mga taong ito? Bias yan. Di ba? Is that the practice? Dati na, ayan, nabubuking na kayo eh. Booking na kayo. Ganyan pala ang mga nangyayari dyan sa loob ng Tuwadcom na yan. Buti pa itong Senado, very professional.
I'm
the
still
lower house that
talking.
you speak?
Sometimes, this resource person.
Umamin na. Sometimes raw. Umamin. Sometimes, ganyan pala yung practice.
Yes,
Do you, in the lower house, do you all speak to your resource persons before they attend the hearing?
Napatay tayo dyan.
Not necessarily, but in a way in
Is
which
that the practice in the lower house? Is it the practice in the lower house that you speak?
Sometimes these resource persons would request us to talk to them privately.
Alam nyo, sa totoo lang, buti pa hindi ka nagpa-interview kay Karen. Kasi natuklasan na noon, natutuklasan na tuloy kayo, nabubuking kayo dahil kay Karen Davila.
Oh, so we give them some time so we could be able to talk to them privately. But the thing is this, forcing anyone to make an affidavit that will tell them, that will speak lies to them. We don't do that. You see?
Okay, but he did not say you forced him to make an affidavit. This was his testimony in the Senate. Number one, he said first that Congressman Dan Fernandez put the paper he was holding in the table at sinabi, yung paragraph na yun, no, yun ang affidavit ni Colonel Garma. Sinabi niya, ikumpirma mo na alam mo ang reward system. In other words, it appears that you were not objective, both of you, that you were in effect influencing a resource person.
Oy, Jesus Jupiter, maraming salamat sa pakape. Sabi ni Jesus, Giselle Jupiter pala. Maraming salamat po sa pakape. For me, protector sila ng mga ang Tuwadcom. Di natin alam, wala tayong ebidensya dyan, Giselle Jupiter ha, pero di natin alam.
To
No, we're not.
corroborate Garma's testimony.
No, we're not.
Accusation niya.
We're not influencing him. We're
Okay.
So, hindi po inamin ni Abante. As well as si Dan Fernandez, hindi nila inamin yung sinabi po ni Grijaldo, okay? Pero sunog siya kay Karen dito.
We're just asking him because it was Colonel Garma who actually told us,
Ayan natatawa na nga si Karen,
can you please talk to Colonel Grad because he's my class.
Regardless, this is not the point.
The thing is
point-
this. Okay.
But the point is, did you speak to a resource person, two representatives, a resource person in private without his lawyer? Did you do that?
No, there were two lawyers there. You see
His
that?
lawyers.
He could be able to call his lawyer too if he wanted to.
No, that's not the point. When you spoke with him, was he alone?
The point is this, Karen. No force was given. The point is this. We did not tell him we did not actually force him to make an affidavit. We did not force him to say that he agrees with Garma. All right, we didn't do that. Oh, we were just
Representative
polite enough
No.
because they wanted to speak to us. We're just polite enough to be able to give them the room for them to say something.
Okay. Another testimony he said in the
Pero the fact that kinausap nyo, hindi nyo sana ginawa yan. Yan ang hirap sa inyo. Bakit nyo kakausapin? Bias na kayo. Sa mata ng tao, bias na kayo. Napagdudahan ha, imagine, kung Abante, makinig ka. Imagine, napagdudahan na kayo ng taong bayan na may script yung tuwadkom nyo. Tapos, nalaman pa ngayon, inamin nyo na nakipag-usap kayo. The fact na inamin nyo na nakipag-usap, mas lalong magdududa ang taong bayan dahil kumanta na nga itong si Grijaldo. Kumanta si Grijaldo na nagkausap kayo. Di tinanong, ha? Hindi nga namin alam na nagkausap kayo, ha? Hindi namin alam na nagkausap kayo. So, nung sinabi ni Grijaldo na oh, ito yung nila, utos nila, ganon, ganyan, ganyan, yung statement ni Grijaldo. Tapos, tinanong kayo ng media. Oh, umamin man kayo na nag-uusap kayo. Kaso lang, hindi nyo inamin na totoo yung sinabi ni Grijaldo. Diba? So, unti-unting nasisira ang kredibilidad nyo dyan sa tuwadkom. Yan ang point ni Karen Davila.
Senate, during that conversation, tinanong mo pa, o ilang taon ka na lang sa serbisyo, baka pwede ka bang general? Was there a part of the conversation that went this way?
That's a lie. The thing is, why would people,
so, sabi niya, nagsisinungaling si Grijaldo, ha?
why would people believe a killer who would say those?
Dito, sunog siya kay Karen Davila dito. Bakit raw papaniwalaan itong si Grijaldo? Ang tanong ko sa iyo, bakit nyo kinuhang resource person? Bakit nyo kinuhang witness? At ikaw raw mismo ang nagsabi na, bakit raw papaniwalaan si Grijaldo? Oh, kayo yung kumuha kay Grijaldo. That means naniniwala kayo. Utak-utak rin. Oh, kaya nga, natawa na si Karen, Natatawa na si Karen. Ha? Alam niyo ba kung bakit natatawa si Karen? Kasi sinabi niya, itong si Abante, hindi raw dapat papaniwalaan. Tinawag pa nga niyang killer Di ba? Si Grijaldo. Bakit raw tayo maniniwala sa isang killer na si Grijaldo? Ang tanong, kami na naman ang magtatanong, bakit nyo in-invite as resource person? Bakit nyo pinapaniwalaan bilang witness? Hindi sunog ka. Ha? Nabubuking ka rin sa sarili ninyong mantika?
Conversation that went this way.
That's a lie. The thing is, why would people believe a killer who would say those things?
But why would they believe you? This was highly inappropriate. The point is, Representative Abante, is this. You and Representative Dan Fernandez put the results of the Quadcom in a compromising situation. It affected the credibility by speaking to a resource person privately.
Correct.
I don't think so. I mean, we will still pursue the truth, and that is what we
Parang
want
hindi ka sure sa I don't think so.
to say. We want to pursue the truth on these things. And
Tama nga itong mga viewers ko, nag-atras Abante ka.
I don't think that people would just believe a killer telling lies in the Senate committee.
Well, don't believe that the previous government used killers to testify against former Senator Laila de Lima. That was believed.
We're not talking about the previous committee hearings. We're talking about the hearing now.
Okay, so my question is this. My question, Representative, if you're saying why believe the statements of a killer instead of yourself, why even use him as a resource person?
Correct.
If that's your argument, you said he's a killer, he shouldn't be believed. So why believe him in the Quad Committee hearing?
Oh, yeah, di sunog ka. Why believe a killer? In-invite ninyo. So naniniwala ka. Siya rin ang nasunog kay Karen.
I'd like to find out the truth. Why is it that Colonel Garma changed their statement? Why is it that Colonel Leonardo said that there is still a
Ayan,
reward
natatawa na si Karen. Natatawa na talaga si Karen. Karen, good job, Karen.
system? I mean, we would like to ferret out the truth. Okay? Now, I just said, okay, why would...
Sabi ni Merciful Alferez, mayor ng mga moderators, Sir Donmar, matalino pa ang mga viewers mo kay ni Abante. Correct. Mga viewers dito sa Donmar TV, mga matatalino. Tandaan nyo yan, ha? Ang mga viewers dito sa Donmar TV, mga matatalino at may common sense. Yun lang po.
why would anyone believe a killer? But in our Quadcom meeting, we invite everyone, we invite all the witnesses that would tell us the truth on this. Now, if they will not tell the truth, they will still lie. It's up to them. We are here to investigate. We are not here to lie.
At the end of the day, Representative Abante, why should the people believe now that what he told in the Quadcom hearing is true, that he knew of the reward system, and in the Senate, he would lie by saying that he was asked to confirm it
That
and
is already,
corroborate it?
Karen, that is already expected. I mean, we know for a fact that anyone that would go to the Senate would perhaps, change their statement. That is already expected, Karen.
Hindi dapat ganyan. Dapat, bago kayo kumuha ng witness o resource person, you are already sure na magsasabi yan ng totoo. Hindi yung kukuha kami ng witness, kukuha kami ng resource person, pero hindi pa ninyo alam kung magsisinungaling o hindi. Dapat may screening kayo. Di ba? Yan ang hirap sa inyo eh. Kapag magsasabi ng totoo ang isang resource person or witness ay na hindi pabor sa inyo, sasabihin yung sinungaling. Pero kung ang witness o resource person na magsasabi ng pabor sa inyo, sasabihin nyo, totoo yan. Totoo yung mga sinasabi nila. Pero kung hindi pabor sa inyo, sabihin yung sinungaling. Ano ba talaga? Ano? You already, the fact that you gave that kind of explanation, you gave the Filipino people, the taong bayan, sira ang kredibilidad ninyo sa Tuwadcom sa totoo lang.
Why would he do that? What's in it for him? He's a police colonel. He doesn't want a promotion. If he wanted a promotion, possibly, he would have stuck with the story.
Dahil nagsabi ng totoo itong si Grijaldo na hindi pabor sa kanila, ngayon sasabihin na nilang sinungaling.
That he knew of the reward system, given
I don't know, maybe
given the political environment today, but yet he goes to the Senate and risks actually by saying they asked me to lie.
I don't know, but perhaps...
Diba? Puro siya, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kaya nga sir, sabi ko sa inyo, manahimik ka na lang. Hindi kasi kayo lawyer eh. Wala kayo sa batas, wala kayong alam. Kaya matutuklasan talaga ang inyong mga modus ninyo.
There to protect the president. Perhaps he's there to just agree with the president, with the former president. You see, we really do not know. We do not know what is in the mind of any person. We expect that to happen, you see.
Okay, so you've denied it, so it becomes he said, she said, in this case, he said, but at the end of the day...
Si Karen na mismo ang nasasabi, he said, she said, he said. That means, sa madaling salita, hearsay. Okay? So, hindi kami dapat maniniwala sa Tuwadcom na yan, in our opinion. Wala na kayong kredibilidad sa taong bayan kami. Wala eh. 'Di ba? The fact na nakipag-usap ka, The fact na nagsasabi ng totoong hindi pabor sa inyo, sinungaling na kaagad. Pero kung yung tao, papabor sa inyo yung sinasabi, okay yan, tama yan, tama yan. Oh, ang taong bayan ngayon, hindi na alam kung maniniwala pa ba kami sa inyo o hindi. Yun ang totoo. Yun ang totoo.
Looking at your actions and Representative Dan Fernandez's actions, have you learned a lesson not to speak with resource persons before a hearing?
Perhaps, Karen, perhaps in that way, we were taught a lesson. Sa amin lang, we're just giving them room. Okay? Walang anumang coercion dito. Walang anumang promise of promotion dito. We cannot even promise promotion. Who are we anyway? You see, we just want...
Who are we? Sabi niya, we cannot promise promotion. Who are we anyway? Ha? Who are we anyway? Kayo lang naman ang mga sip-sip ni Romualdez, kaya kayo gumagawa ng ganyan. Who are we anyway? Ang tuwadcom is the most powerful ngayon, ha? Na mambabatas na komite na binubuo ng 4. Kayo po ang pinaka-powerful ngayon. Who are we anyway? Powerful kayo. Dahil, ang Panginoon ninyo sa taas, suportado kayo. At kayo naman, halikpwet naman kayo.
Want to let the people know the truth about the EJ case. Mas matindi ang EJ case. Rather, more than any statement of any police officer.
Okay. But at the end of the day, by meeting with a witness, a resource person, you have 2 sitting representatives, you are co-chairman of the hearing. People can perceive that as undue influence. That's subtle pressure.
I don't think so.
That could be perceived as subtle pressure, influence. Remember, you are co-chairman of that committee.
Perhaps some people would perceive that, but most people will not. I'm the chairman of the Committee on Human Rights, and we would like to find out. You see that? Even in a personal way. Kung halimbawa, nakiusap yung isang resource person, pwede bang makausap kayo muna? So, we give way. We give way. What is wrong with that? You see that? We give way. Because he would like to know the truth of the matter. But then, magkakaroon ng pagkakaiba ng statement niya. Well, it's up to him. It's up to him. You see that? Kami lang.
So, it's up to him. Meaning to say, Abante, pwede rin na hindi kami maniniwala sa hearing ninyo. Kasi it's up to him eh. So kayo rin, it's up to you, guys, kung kayo po ay kung anong pinagsusulong nyo. So it's up to him eh. Ganyan. Ang taong bayan, ganyan nyo sasagutin, it's up to him. Bagsak talaga. Palpak. Very palpak ka na pagka-congressman.
Ang amin lang attitude is that hindi naman kami matigas. Malambot din kami na nais namin na
Actually, it's not about matigas. It's not about malambot. Hindi to ang pinag-uusapan, malambot, matigas o ano. Ang pinag-usapan po rito, ang kalagayan po ng taong bayan. Bakit yung war on drugs ni former President Duterte is loved by most of the Filipino people?
Tama ng katotohanan. Kung yung taong yan, nais niya, pwede ba kayong makausap? So why not? Oo. But coercing a person.
But Representative Dan Fernandez was there with you. Representative Dan Fernandez was there with you, right?
Yeah.
And Colonel Grijaldo's statement was firm. Sinabi niya, he put the paper he was holding on the table. I believe he said this in Filipino, and he said, this is the statement you'll say. Tinuturo niya yung paragraph. This is Colonel Garma's supplemental affidavit. Just say you know the reward system. Ikumpirma mo lang. Kumpirma mo to. Hawak yung papel. Why would he invent that story?
Karen, enough na. Sunog na sa'yo.
Who invented, Karen?
Why would Grijaldo invent that story.
Hindi ka nga nang kikinig sa tanong eh. Abante. Parang natatarantar na rin siya eh.
Okay. Well, I don't know about him. Perhaps you could be able to ask him, why would he invent that kind of a story? See? He might be protecting someone else.
No, so you're saying Dan Fernandez did not do that?
See, he is one of those that knew the killing of General Barayuga.
So, ang tanong lang namin sa inyo, Abante, tama ba yung sinabi ni VP Sara na lahat ng ito sa Quadcom ay scripted? Ha? Kasi, it's up to him. Sabi mo, meron parang nangyayaring pag-uusap sa mga resource person. Inamin nyo na nakausap nyo si di ba? So, di dapat ganyan. Kasi, magdududa ang taong bayan. Magdududa, magiging bias.
Now, I do not know if anyone would just look at his statement, he was one of those that are accused in the killing of Barayuga. Yun dapat ang sinabi niya. I was not part of the killing of Barayuga. What he has said, you see? And the thing is this, kawawa naman si Colonel Garma. Colonel Garma has a change of heart. She had reflection and she said, I now would like to say the truth because the truth shall set me free.
No. Wait. Hindi pa natin alam Huwag kang magsalita ng patapos. Abante. Baka one of these days, babawiin niya yung binasa niya kasi nagdududa pa ang taong bayan diyan di ba? Tayo, di ba? Ang na-observe, opinion namin yan nagdududa kami. Bakit paiyak-iyak siya na yung binasa niya, hindi naman nakakaiyak? Sa kanyang body language, the way we analyze it, there is something fishy. Okay? So, do not say words na sa tingin mo, hindi ka pa sure. Kasi baka babaliktad pa yan si Garma. Di natin alam,
Ang nais lamang ni Colonel Garma is that perhaps...
Alam let me, disclaimer lang, hindi po tayo galit kay Abante Tayo lang po ay nagre-react sa sitwasyon sa interview ni Karen at ni Abante. Okay? Nagre-react lang po tayo. At ako po ay doon lang po ako nagre-react sa katotohanan. Okay? Well, it's up for you sa Donmar TV kung saan ba tayo maniniwala, dito ba kay Grijaldo o dito ba kay Abante. Pero ako, sa opinion ko, mas naniniwala ako dito sa kabila. Okay? Meron talagang ganyan. Sorry, pero meron naman tayong 5 senses na tao tayo na marunong tayong hindi ko ibig sabihin na ako ang tama That's my own opinion. Okay? Kayong mga nanonood dito sa Donmar TV, kayo na rin humusga sa sarili ninyo. Kayo nang humusga sa kanila. Okay? Kanya-kanya tayo.
Can talk to Colonel Guinaldo, he has a lot of things to say. But all of a sudden, he had nothing to say but go against the statement of Colonel Garma.
But that's what I'm trying to say. That's what a resource person is. It depends, it's a matter of, by looking for the truth, we can't influence them to speak one way or the other. Because now he claims, this is what he's saying.
Kasi ang tanong dyan bakit nyo kinausap? What's your purpose? Bakit nyo kinausap? Diba? Mas mabuti nga yung hindi mo kakausapin, doon na, pasworn doon sa plenary na, tapos doon na nyo makikita kung nagsasabi ba yan ng totoo o hindi. Hindi yung kakausapin muna, hindi yan tama.
I mean, this is what he's saying in the Senate, that at first he refused Dan Fernandez, right? Sinabi niya wala siyang alam sa reward scheme. Tapos, kinausap mo siya pagkatapos, tas dito mo na parang, this is where undue influence could be perceived or pressure. Sinabi mo daw, tinanong mo, ilang taon ka pa? Ilang taon ka pa ba sa PNP? Sabi niya, I still have 4 years before my retirement. Sinabi mo, you can still become a general. Doon niya sinabing, I'm content with my rank.
Well,
Kumbaga, it means if you say something
it is
that
his word,
is pleasing
mine.
to this administration, ganun ang dating, is baka maging general ka pa.
Well, talagang mangyayari yan, Karen eh. I mean, people will always try to excuse themselves or give reasons para baka wala sila sa investigasyon, para hindi na maimbitahan yan, para, para bang, any investigation in the
Ako sa totoo lang ang kinakatakutan ko dito, if itong si Garma ay babaliktad rin. Oh, talagang sunog kayo dito. Yan sa totoo lang yan. Yan ang aking ako I hope it will not. Pero kung babaliktad si Garma, naku po. Booking kayong lahat. Yan ang analysis lang yan natin na pwedeng mangyari. At pwede rin hindi mangyari yan. Okay?
O the House, hindi naman nakakatuwa yan sa kanila eh. Alright? So they will do everything they can to excuse.
Yeah. But I think there's a lesson here for two representatives. It's the issue of propriety and being beyond reproach. We ask our judges, we ask Supreme Court judges to be beyond reproach. Not a hint, right? Not a hint of impropriety. So next time, what will change in how the Quad Committee holds its hearings?
We are not a court, Karen. We are a committee in Congress. And we are just there to investigate and to ferret out the truth so we could be able to craft.
So paano yan? Nag-investigate nga kayo pero sinira nyo ang sarili nyong kredibilidad. Yan ang totoo.
Craft more laws to prevent those things happening again. You see? No, we're not the court.
Yeah, you're not the court.
Alam niyo sa totoo lang, kayong mga audience ko dito sa Donmar TV, bantayan talaga ninyo ang mga kandidatong iboboto natin. Bantayan nyo talaga.
But
We're not there to prosecute.
investigators are also expected to be
Yes, but we're not there to
biased
prosecute.
interest.
We're not there to prosecute. It is up to the DOJ or the NBI to.
Kaya nga, you are not there to prosecute. Pero, paano na yung tao na gusto nyo, di ba, matatawag ito, trial by publicity na naman ito, di ba? Itong hearing na ito, alam nyo ba, Abante, sino ang nasisira? Ang mga Duterte. Kahit na hindi ito korte, pero tatatak sa mga isipan ng taong bayan na ito ay paninira sa mga Duterte kasi malakas po ang mga Duterte sa upcoming election, especially on the 2028 election. Hindi maiiwasan yan na iisipin ng taong bayan.
Prosecute whatever they might say. You see that? I mean, ano magagawa namin kung magsisinungaling yan?
No, but you don't know anymore.
Magagawa?
The problem now is the public doesn't know saan siya nagsinungaling. Sa inyo or sa Senate. Technically, he recanted his testimony in the Quadcom. That's what he did. He recanted his testimony in the Quadcom by saying that in the Senate.
That would be true. The thing is this, Karen, no? Nakikita namin kahit sa Quadcom, under oath na yung mga witnesses, nagsisinungaling pa eh. Under oath na nagsisinungaling pa sila eh. Alright, nakikita po namin yan. O meron kayong mga ebidensya. But they still lie. Oo. Bakit? Because they know.
Saan ang ebidensya nyo na nagsisinungaling? Bakit kinonfirm nyo kaagad na nagsisinungaling sila? Alam nyong nagsisinungaling sila, bakit nyo in-invite in the first place?
It's not the court. Oh, they can say anything they want to say. Oh, it might even be, for example, like perjurious or what it is, but they still lie. So anong gagawin namin doon? But we are still here. We are still counting that one day these people like Colonel Garma will
Well, you can file for perjury if they lie. You can file for contempt if they lie.
We can contempt.
They are under oath.
And that's the reason why we contempt them.
Okay, but the issue at the end is this. You will deny it. He insists on it. Dan Fernandez has denied it. But in the end, how will you proceed with future hearings of the Quadcom?
we will still proceed, Karen, whatever happened. You know, we know that in a way, mangyayari itong mga bagay na ito. But it
Will you
cannot
now
stop-
not talk to resource persons
it will not
before
stop
the
that.
hearing?
Perhaps, Karen, perhaps we have learned something here that we must do. Never talk to a resource person in private.
Hindi inamin rin nila na mali yung ginawa nila. 'Di ba? Inamin rin, at the end of the day, inamin nila na mali sila.
You see that? Perhaps that is what we must do. You see? Oo. We're learning the ropes, Karen. I mean, we're not perfect people.
Dati na kayong mali eh.
You know, we can do some mistakes sometimes, but the thing is,
Wala na. Ubos na yung kredibilidad. Wala na. Okay? So, yun lang po ang ating vlog ngayon, okay?